thank you, everybody, and God bless you. Before we go, I want to share with you, I have met a real brother on the path, and his name is Michael, and he's from Montana. And I was just wondering if you would just share a few things about yourself, Michael, and here's a microphone. So your first name is not Michael, though, right?
It's George.
It's George Michael.
Yeah.
But you go by Michael,
Yes.
and your last name is?
Fraser.
Fraser.
Yes.
And where in Montana are you from?
In Helena.
Helena, okay.
Yeah.
So you know where Livingston is.
I do.
Yeah.
I go near Livingston all the time.
Remember exit 333.
I know exactly where it's at.
On that exit in the main town, there is a Masonic temple. I think it's at Park and I can't, maybe Lewis, but
Okay.
it's right there is the Masonic building. That is, the Heart Center rents the top floor up there.
Okay.
And there's a bookstore, and there are many services that happen there. There are
Really?
Wednesday services,
Okay.
early morning services. There are Friday purity services, and some Sunday services that happen there. There's a schedule. You can look at the schedule on the website and find out more what's happening. You'll meet David here in person next in about 10 days.
Yes.
And you'll the comedy of how these synchronicities happen is amazing.
It is amazing to come to San Diego to meet him.
Yeah. And your spiritual background, you were part of the Ananda?
No, I'm very eclectic. I was
Me too.
raised Catholic.
Me too.
And I had an awakening when I was about 21 years old. And from that point, I started meditating intensely and seriously. And then I had a Kundalini-like experience when I was about 25 that brought me the gift of healing in my hands. So I started my practice when I was 25 years old, and by the
Beautiful.
time I was 30, I was traveling all over doing hands-on healing work.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Do you use any modality, or is it just
no, it's completely instinctual. It just is something that comes on its own. It came totally on its own. I did study with Native American shamans in Montana, and so I have kind of a shamanic background with Native American shamanism, but I do laying on of hands is basically what I do.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, last week you were here, and was that the first time you've ever experienced Yogananda's healing prayer?
I do attend a weekly kirtan in Helena, and we do that prayer at the end of the kirtan, and the people are from Ananda that host that kirtan every Wednesday night. But this is the first time I've ever experienced like being in the center of the circle and being
the focus of the energy.
Yes.
What happened to you?
Oh my God, it was like being enlightened. I mean, I really felt lightened in every way. I felt white light, like incredible white light, just saturate my whole being like I have never felt. I mean, it was just like, it's like a whole new experience for me to have that much white light.
I was in the fiery circle with you. I was seeing it come down. And any other details that you can remember?
Well, I remember seeing Mary and Mary's eyes in particular, adoring just her adoration. And I remember Melchizedek.
Yeah.
Melchizedek like sat over me, and then you started talking about Melchizedek and the priesthood of Melchizedek. And I was like just blown away that I had had that image just a moment before. and you started speaking about it. So
I watched the video, and if you turn up the speakers really loud, you can faintly pick up the microphone and what was just like being said and what happened. So it's on the Temple of Clarity YouTube channel.
yes,
You can pick that
yeah,
up.
I did. I
Yeah.
had some of my friends watch it in Helena.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
So,
I was so blown away. Just amazing, absolutely. It's just been such a grace to find you here. You know, I saw this Temple of Clarity thing, but I had no idea that it was going to be such a fountain of grace for me. So I'm really grateful.
yeah, that was my impression, is that I felt like there was so much love for you in heaven, and that it was just like it was just pouring down the light.
Wow. I've
So,
had a near-death experience, and this is the closest thing to a near-death experience was that evening last week.
so you have to leave, you said, to San Francisco for work
Right.
and during the conference that we're having.
Yeah, I have clients there, and I have an office that I rent in Berkeley, and
Okay.
I've already got people scheduled for that Saturday, Sunday, and that whole following week. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you going to be back in San Diego later or
Well,
anytime?
I will come back because of everything I've found here. I'd be happy to come back at any point and visit again and share these evenings with you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm supposed to be back now. I come every year in January just to get out of the winter
Oh.
in Montana.
Uh-huh.
But I can come anytime I want to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, whenever there are new people, I do the healing prayer for them. And, some people have ailments and things. And I think, with your healing touch and a combination of Yogananda's healing prayer, we could do like a real blessing for them.
Yes, for sure.
So that would be fun to work together.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love that.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so happy to have found a real brother of light and love. There are not that many that I think we've lived like such a similar lives, so parallel in many ways.
Yes.
Um,
Sounds like you got a little earlier start on me, though.
Yeah,
like
I had.
You were 17.
I was 17. Yeah, when I got blessed by my teacher, Elizabeth Clare Prophet, that gave me this, awakened the flame within me. But it's funny, in the cosmic timetables, it's all perfect how it turns out. So if you don't mind, could you say the closing prayer for us?
Sure.
And blow out the candle, and we'll
Sure.
stand with you.
Mother Mary and all the mothers of heaven, all the enlightened beings, thank you so much for being here tonight with us. Thank you for infusing us with your power and your grace and your love. Thank you for making us vessels of your love and joining with us tonight. We just ask that you continue to bless us with awareness of you, awareness of your ever-loving presence as we move on into the world in these coming days. May we carry you with us in every encounter we have with another person, with animals, with plants, with just the earth itself. May we carry your love and grace. Amen.
Thank you, everybody on the broadcast. God bless you, and we will be here tomorrow for Kuan Yin's Rosary of Mercy at 7:30. Please join us if you can. Good night.